Hey, Chosen Chance, I hope you're having a blessed, positive day. And today the message is going to be from Luke 22, verse 42. It says, Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me. Not my will, but your will be done. This is when Jesus was asking God to take the cup of him being crucified, take the cup from him suffering, take it from him. And God told him no. God ultimately told him no because he was still crucified. But the no was for greater good. The no was you have to be crucified so we can be saved. So you have to understand the reason to God saying no. Sometimes you may have been applying for that position. You may have been applying for that home. You may have been applying for a new car and you may not get it. God may say no, but God has a reason why he says no. It's for your greater good. Do you know that God has already written a blueprint out for your life? He has already written the story out for your life. And if it does not align with his will, whatever you're praying for, he may say no. He may say no. He may say no to some opportunities that you thought were your breakthrough, and it may not come through. But it's a reason why. God has a reason why, and it's always to benefit you. It's always to help you. It's always to work in the step that he has ordered you towards your destiny. But you're so caught up on the no, you're not working on finding the yes. You're so stuck on those prayers that he said no to. You're not focused on moving forward to find your yes. You're not focused on moving forward to that open door that God has for you. Because you're still upset about that door he said no to. You're still upset about that friendship he said no to. You're still upset about that spouse that you thought you were going to marry and he said no, not that one, because that was not my will. So a lot of times the reason why God is saying no to whatever it is you want, to whatever it is that you have been praying for, is because it's not aligning with his will. It's not aligning with the order that he has for your life. And sometimes the no is your protection. Sometimes God says remove that friend out of your life because that person is not good for you. From your carnal eyes, from your fleshly eyes, it looks like this person is for you. It looks like this person is supporting you. But from the spiritual eyes, that God already sees what goes on behind closed doors. He already sees what they do and what their heart looks like. So God tells you to remove that person. He told you to remove that person so he can bring someone better in your life. But because you're so focused on that no to that friendship, no to that specific person, you won't make room for the yes. You have to learn how to accept when God says no. Accept it. That comes with surrendering. That comes with, you know what, I will surrender. If you are surrendering, what does it mean to surrender? It means to you agree to stop fighting. You agree to stop hiding. You agree to stop resisting because you know that you will not win or succeed. You have to learn to surrender because you are trying to have control completely over your life. But God created you for a reason. It's a reason why he orchestrated certain steps in your life. It says the steps of a good man are ordered. It's ordered. So sometimes what you have been asking for, Lord, can you give me this? Can you take this cup from me? Can you take this struggle from me? God may not give it to you. God may have you at a hard job mentally because he wants to teach you patience. He wants to teach you that all you need to do is depend on him. Sometimes God may have you in a season where you're not working right now, and he wants to show you that even though you may not have income coming in, I am your source. I will create income for you to come in. Even though he said no, even though your application, your application got denied from that house that you applied for, it's for a reason. God has a better fit for you. Many times when I apply for homes or applied for apartments, townhomes, and it did not come through. And at that time, I couldn't understand why God said no. But when I finally received my yes, I said, you know what, Lord, thank you for saying no to those places. Because I can finally receive what you have been waiting to give me. And the thing about God, when he says yes, his yes is always so much better than the yes that you had planned. The yes you had planned was so small, but the yes that God gives you is so wide and so big. And you won't even be able to receive it. You're going to be like, Lord, this is what you had planned for me all along. This is the job that you had for me all along. And I'm crying about that job that said we found another candidate. Because his yes is for your good. His no is for your good. But you have to trust that. And sometimes his no means not right now. It means not right now. The area that I live in now, I wanted to live here 5 years ago. And I was filling out place after place in the area. And I was getting denied. And at that time, I thought because I was getting denied and I wasn't getting approved, that God was saying no. But here I am today in the area that I had been praying about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But God made me wait for the greater good. So now that I can appreciate it more. Now I can take better care of the blessing more. So it's the reasons why God says no. You may not understand it right now. And honestly, you don't have to understand it. That's the point of surrendering. You got to stop fighting. Stop resisting. And just trust that his no is to help you. His no is to protect you. And sometimes his no is just not right now because he knows that you're not ready for it. Sometimes we think we're ready for stuff that we're not even ready for. But we have to just trust the plan. Trust and know that God knows our steps. They're ordered. So stop focusing on that no. And thank God for the yes that is coming your way. Stop crying about that disqualification that you may have received. There was a opportunity of me being on a show, and my name was brought up. Someone brought up my name, and they called me, and we did an interview, and then I did the casting interview. I did the application and everything, and I thought I got that opportunity, but God didn't give me that opportunity. And eventually I'll understand why he didn't give it to me. And I still don't know why I didn't get it. But I know that I trust that it wasn't in God's will. I trust that it was for my good. If he says no, it's for your good. Just like when you tell your child, no, don't touch that fire. No. Be careful on those monkey bars. Be careful on that slide because you're going to fall off. Be careful jumping on that bed because you know it's for their good. And they may be like, oh, you're such a bad parent. You're such a bad mom. I don't like you. But it's for their good. They just have to trust that you know better than them. That you know what to prevent them from getting into trouble or prevent them from hurting themselves. And that's the same with God. He tells us no to protect us, to prevent us from getting into situations that does not serve our purpose. So trust God. Trust his no. And just continue to wait for his yes. Because his yes is going to be so much better than you can ever imagine. Y'all have a blessed day, Jola Jazz. Peace.